Yay.
We can count. We're musicians.
Yeah.
Nah.
Blah.
Nah. Blah, blah.
Green room is probably not clean. The green
117?
room, it's definitely
Doing
not
it.
green.
Is that it?
The green room, can I get some more ice? If you're not in the band, you can't get in.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. 117. Welcome back. So
Have you
today,
ever played at River Rock Casino?
No, I have not. Did you do
We'll
it?
talk more about it. It is a hilarious gig. So, yes, you were going to talk about our special guest today.
We do have a special guest coming up, Keith Semple, who's a kind of jack of all trades, musician, human, true Renaissance man.
Yeah.
He's from Ireland. He was a professional tennis player, or it still is, I think.
He
maybe?
still whoops everyone's ass.
He whoops everyone's ass while he videotapes it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he is a amazing vocalist,
Yeah.
guitarist, drummer, band leader, bus driver, yeah,
Carpenter.
and so yeah, he's a super cool dude, and he's gonna hop on and hang out with us for a little bit. And it was funny because we were like, the way me and Bray roll, we're just like, yeah, just hop on, let's do it, you know. And we wanted to start. We like to start a little bit early so we can kind of clear the air, get the song, get ourselves calibrated.
Yeah, intro the show.
Yeah. And we're like, yeah, and then you just hop in, and he's like, wait, no. Oh, I need to. What about sound check? You know, we need to do a line check.
He's
So
pro.
he's gonna
Wants to test things, make sure it's all good.
yeah.
We're like,
So
"What's
he's gonna
that?"
hop on. He's gonna hop on and think he's gonna sound check, but we're gonna be like, nope, you're good. Let's go.
Yeah. He thinks you're gonna like go back and edit this out.
Yeah. Which I can edit it, but we're not gonna, be like, okay, we're good. See you in 15. It'll be
Unneeded,
just like,
yeah.
no, we're solid, dog.
Dude.
Let's roll.
Yeah.
So, yes, 117. Did River Rock happen this last weekend?
It's just an offer for next year, but
Gotcha.
I've done it before, and I may have shared it. They want 4 45-minute sets.
4.
I've played
like
it on
old
New Year's before. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, I think it
It's
was
the
this.
one where
Was
they
this
had
the
a
ultimate
guy on it.
countdown?
Yeah, not the weird 20. I don't think so, but they did have a guy on a unicycle in a straitjacket.
Which those two go together pretty good because
Yeah, and
you
it
don't
was
need the
it was
hands.
Tandem team of a male and female hosting, a man and a woman hosting, and they go like, "Welcome to River Rock Casino." They trade words, you know. It's like the ultimate cheese. I actually like it. It's so weird.
It's so crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they have a drawing with a big clear ball with like dice flying around in it, and someone's
Okay.
spinning a crank, and they
A draw.
I
a
don't-
drawing. Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
like,
kind of
like a raffle. Yeah.
bingo or something, and they use a stanchion in front of that big ball, so you are far from the audience, and it's like a long, narrow thing, and so someone's eating chicken fingers like 50 yards away behind a clear ball of dice, looking at you. It is different.
Yeah. Real
and we're gonna
connection.
do it.
Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna do it. It's like.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that sounds insane and doesn't seem like it's going to work. So, yes, let's move.
Yeah.
Let's move to step 2.
I know the vibe. The pay is pretty good. And,
Yeah.
you know, they give you rooms.
Nice.
And there's a spa there. So, you know, we'll make a
Cool.
trip out of it.
That's awesome. Yeah. It's kind of like take all gigs on deck. Right.
One thing we should mention about Keith, which I don't remember what it is, but I think was on The Voice, not
Yes.
American Idol, right? The Voice.
I didn't mention it because I wasn't sure. We'll kind of maybe let him give himself a quick intro.
That sounds good.
But yeah, for what I was saying to Bray is I'm very interested because he lives in Chicago.
Yeah.
And he has his band, which does basically the same thing that me and Bray do. He's out playing every week, playing covers, probably playing some originals too. And but he's in Chicago, so he works throughout the winter. And winter in Chicago is gnarly.
Yeah.
And I would love to hear how that goes down. Because, I mean, For us, we don't really have to deal with real weather.
We complain
change.
when it's like 50 degrees.
Yeah, right. And then even for us, if something does get affected, the gig will like change. Like it's like, oh, I can't play in the gazebo because there's a little wind and rain.
Yeah, we're gonna have to cancel.
Yeah, right. So yeah, for him, like I could imagine there's some crazy loadouts, and stuff like that.
But for him, Keith is famously, and I'm gonna grill him on this shit.
Yeah,
he's basically perfect in every way. So if we say, my prediction is if we say something like, "Wow, winners, that must be tough," he'll be like, "It's not a problem," or whatever.
Yeah. He'll have he's developed some sort of a system to
or like
help.
a superhuman
here we go.
skin around it.
Here you go.
Like he's logging
Look
in.
at that. He's in 12K.
Oh my God. It's the handsome Olympics, and we have a new winner.
He's in 12K.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
zooming correctly.
Look at
his
comfortable chair.
I bet that chair doesn't
Jealous.
squeak. 0 squeaks. Oh, and he's gonna sit way back there.
Oh, that is him.
Oh, I feel like I'm being interviewed right now. Let's.
Did you not know what this was all about?
Oh yeah, I know.
No.
Yeah, this is an intervention, isn't it?
Right.
Shoot.
I think he's even wireless. No.
Anyways, yeah, we're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Semple, straight out of Chicago. Are you in Chicago proper? Or are you in like a suburb of that?
Chicagoans would say no.
Okay.
They
Okay.
would say I'm not in Chicago because I'm in the burbs of Chicago. What I would say, I think the appropriate term is Chicagoland,
Okay. Yeah.
which includes the sort of 40-mile circle
I
that
got
is
you.
technically just before cornfields. If you know what I
We
mean?
just say Bay Area. It's the
Yeah,
same
exactly.
kind of thing here. It's like
I know.
Concord or
I don't
Oakland.
want to confuse people. Yeah, I'm always like, they're like, where are you from? Bay Area. I'll even say San Francisco if they're not from California.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
San
of
Francisco,
course.
even though like, oh, I love the city, and I'm like, well, I'm like way the fuck out, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's easier for me too.
Totally. So Keith, we were just discussing, and we don't know your full history accurately. What you were on? What, The Voice or American Idol? What was your deal? What did you do?
Well, how far back do you want me to go?
We want you
You
to
know,
start
just-
at the
just-
beginning when you're a wee lad.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
just a quick run through so people kind of know who we're talking
Right.
to.
So actually, I feel like for a guy who doesn't watch any reality TV shows, including The Voice or American Idol or any of them,
Right.
I've been on a bloody bunch of them. So I actually technically won British Idol in 2002.
Whoa.
The reason why I say technically is because it was a thing called Pop Stars The Rivals. It was the year after Kelly Clarkson. So it was 2002 into 2003. And it was, instead of getting whittled down to one winner, it was 5 guys to be in a boy band and 5 girls to be in a girl band.
Yeah.
So on the final night of the competition, I got voted in first as the first boy to be in the band. I got the most votes on the final night, right? And then we were in a boy band for about a year. It was horrible for me. But the girls went on to be megastars. Like, they're all married to, the biggest football stars on the planet. They fill out like the O2 Arena for,
So
for gigs
what
and
was the
stuff.
name
Like,
of your boy band, and what's the name of the girl band?
so my boy band was called One True Voice, or OTV for short. And then theirs was called Girls Aloud, only spelt ALOUD.
Genius.
And they were, they were really talented girls, but they were also incredibly good-looking women. So it's like a no-brainer, right? The one girl's married to Ashley Cole, who's one of the, biggest football, like as in soccer players on the planet, and all this kind of stuff. So they've had a great career. It just wasn't for us because, so many. You guys obviously talk about green room stories, right? But there's so many from that show. It's unbelievable. But
Oh, yeah.
the problem is that they always portrayed the boys as being the talented ones. Like, Keith can play guitar. My friend Daniel in the band was a session drummer, a brilliant session drummer. And they always showed us jamming and singing. And we even played like 1999 live on the show with 2 drum kits the real kit
Nice.
and the Simmons kit. And I did all the fills and everything and sang lines, and we had 6-part harmonies, and we did Beach Boy songs and all, because we could all do harmony. Right, so they were
Wow.
portraying us as this like vocal harmony group, and it's going to be so good to have a real talented band again. And then when we got through into the band, they basically went, and this is the latest boy band. Here they are dancing together on a stage, you know, like NSYNC style.
Yeah.
How's your
So-
dancing?
Fucking atrocious is what it is.
No way.
Come on.
No way.
My dad always joked that we have 3 left feet. You know, because we're so bad. Like,
Yeah.
and it's so weird. You give me a drum kit, I can coordinate
Exactly.
all sorts
Right.
of crazy crap. But you ask me to just like do any form of dancing, and my elbows immediately touch my sides.
So
Cute.
yeah. So they were billing you. You thought it was going to be like, oh, we're going to be this super talented super band, and then when it came time to like put you out there, they're like, here's the boy band, and everyone in the band's like, oh shit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so what happened was me and Daniel were very upset about this.
Yeah.
They had sent me away. Okay, we're kind of doing a dropping names green room type scenario here. So I got to write with Rick Astley, who of course has had a resurgence of late, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were pointing at something. What was that?
I was pointing at Bray because we had a whole. Someone thought you looked like
Oh
Rick
yeah.
Astley, right?
Someone thought I looked like current Rick Astley, but they called me Rick
But-
Ashley.
Yeah,
I know
Ashley.
you're Rick Ashley.
Yeah, Rick
And
Ashley.
so I didn't know how to take that, and then I watched a recent video, and you know,
Oh, dude,
Well,
that's funny. So yeah,
I like him though.
he was actually a super nice dude, like one of the
Yeah.
most normal dudes you've ever met.
Yeah.
He was actually a brilliant musician, which I guess you don't get to see, right?
No,
you know,
he
you don't
plays
get to see
drums
that.
and everything. Yeah.
Great drummer, great player, just in general. And we wrote this song. So just that year before, do you remember that great Timberlake song that was just acoustic and drums, and it was
Dun,
bam,
dun, dun, dun.
ba-da-dun.
Oh, I love it. I was just
Yeah.
listening to it the other day. Yeah.
First single, right?
What
So-
year was that called? Yeah. Such a drum beat. I love that drum beat.
I just want to love you, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. First
Whatever
single.
the fuck it is.
Happening.
Well,
yeah.
I wrote a song called Can't Help Myself, and it was kind of like going to be a poppier, less raw version, I guess, of that, because even though I wanted it to be, you know, a raw, compressed drum kit and acoustic guitar, very like that, it wasn't the vibe, but they let me write it, you know, with them anyway. And I thought it was like going to be the next single. I was like, oh, this is such a hit, you know. It was like, and I was like, yeah, it's like a rocky riff, but it's poppy. No. So we wrote another song together as well, and it was a ballad. And I was thinking, this is great. Daniel had written this great song. And they decided, it was just like, oh no, we're not going to let you like play or anything in the studio. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, we're going to write the album, aren't we? Like, I mean, me and Daniel especially, like we've been writers for years.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. And I was like, oh crap. So
Yeah.
essentially we were forced to use an old song that the Bee Gees wrote called Sacred Trust, which is on one of their like albums, but wasn't even like one of their singles or anything.
Wow.
And then the second single was actually Rick Astley wrote it, but it was a cheesy, not that there was anything wrong with it melodically, it was just a pure, if it had come out with Backstreet Boys 5 years earlier, maybe it would have done okay, right?
Yeah.
So people were just kind of like, this is not what we thought this band was going to be.
Yeah.
So that's it in a nutshell. We didn't even last a year because none of us really wanted to do that, you know, and we tried to take a stand. Have you heard of Top of the Pops, the TV
Oh
show?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got to do that show like twice, which is insane, right? And I remember standing there backstage, I'm watching Nickelback from 4 feet away, watching Bonnie Raitt from 4 feet away, going, this is just the best day ever, right?
Wow.
But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm about to get up on the stage and do dance moves like an idiot.
Yeah.
And I can't dance. So you're asking like these guys that are not Justin Timberlake's, right?
Yeah.
to get up and do all these
It's
dance moves.
like Dave Grohl dancing.
Right, that's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
And I tried to take a stand, right? So me and Daniel were like, how about Daniel, we strip it down, we say, screw you. He plays the bongos and I bring out the acoustic guitar and we do a stripped down, let's show them what we can do version. And we fought it backstage, and basically they got a call and our tour manager said, you guys do that, you're dropped.
Yeah.
Damn.
So a couple
we
questions off of this, because this is fascinating. Number one, from what I remember, the Top of the Pops started with elements, or I might have this backwards. I think they started with elements of live performance, and then it just turned into being everyone has to lip sync to simplify it, or do I have that backwards?
For the most part, yeah, but there was still bands who were able to, at times, for certain reasons, play live. Like, I think Bryan Adams would often insist, because as you know, that song, Everything I Do, Do It For You, was the biggest hit the UK's ever had, I think.
Wow.
It was 16 weeks at #1, so he was on like every third week singing it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, and so yeah, there was this sort of constant battle of, can we sing live, or can we at least have the band be recorded, but the singer can sing over it live or something, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
I would
right.
imagine. Depends on the artist.
We were just
yeah.
But it led, you know, I always look on things. I'm a very positive guy, as you guys know, like almost annoyingly so, and I apologize for that.
No,
But
we're the same.
it's like I always try to see the good in everything that's happened, and the truth is, without that, I wouldn't have got asked to do the Young Voices tour, which I've told you guys about, with all the kids singing behind me in the stadiums, right? So like,
Right.
I got to do, you know, the O2 Arena 5 nights in a row, sold out, 200 or 23,000 people 5 nights in a row.
Yeah.
With 8,000 kids behind me singing Bohemian Rhapsody and one of my own songs and stuff. Like,
Wow.
I mean, my best memories. And without that, the guy who I worked for here that I came to America to join wouldn't have seen all those videos of me singing in front of thousands and thousands of people, and wouldn't have asked me to join.
Right.
If I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have been in their band and opened up for Bon Jovi and, you know, and at Soldier Field, and, you know, the list goes on, like, of all the bands. And then meeting you guys and getting to play with Kieran and all these amazingly
Now you're at
talented
the
guys like
pinnacle.
yourself. Yeah, and now I'm
It
finally
all
where I
led
want to
you
be.
here. Yeah. and then to this podcast, which is really
And then-
You
where do
saw
you go
losers
from here?
like Bryan Adams, and then you met the real stars. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. You're going up
Oh,
the
man.
hill. Yeah.
See, to me, that would have been a super interesting, like, reality show if they were doing reality shows back then, like, of a band that the label is trying to make you a boy band, but the band wants to be a real band. That would be interesting. If they would have showed the realness of that, that would have been sick.
Because don't
it
they
was
show
brutal.
sessions of you guys writing with these stars, right? I mean, did they televise as part of the show some of the writing sessions, right?
I don't think so. I think it was after, because it was only me that went to write with Rick, and then Daniel went to write with somebody else. I can't remember who it was now. And we came up with these songs, and we were starting to sort of record them in the studio. And all I have from that is this sort of a demo session MP3 of how they imagined Can't Help Myself sounding. And it was very, you know, electronically, instead of, you know, it was like, you know, very, very basic, very electronic sounding.
Sure.
And it just, you know, it just did nothing for me. Like, I was not excited about it.
Right.
But I loved being in the studio, because where we recorded was where all those hits were recorded on the big SSL board, you know, Never Gonna Give You Up, and like all the Kylie Minogue stuff.
Yep.
Like, the guy we worked for had written 21 #1 hits.
Jeez.
Lord have mercy. Let me ask you this. So when they played you their take on your song that had no dynamics and was that clubby version, could you have said yes and that would have been released?
No, we never got that far. That's the problem. We were so we we won the show at the end of November, and then the last part of the show was actually the girl band and the boy band fighting to see which single would get to number one at Christmas time in the British charts.
That's cool.
That's kind of
And
cool.
so kind
of is a cool concept.
Yeah, they beat us and got number one. We got number two, but we had like 450,000 copies sold. We still came number two.
Yeah.
So by this time, it's probably, you know, platinum or whatever they call it at this point. Like, it's sold a lot, but like that was basically the switching point. So then we went in and started writing and doing all the TV shows and all the press, but we never got to the stage of having a complete finished version of songs because none of us, like me and Daniel, weren't happy. We weren't getting good press because everybody was like, oh, that song sucks that they came out with, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. And so
and
there's
you know what
no
it's
album,
like.
correct? No album.
No album ever made it out to release. So,
Gotcha.
you know, I actually do plan on using that song someday
Yeah.
for something,
Nice.
you know,
So-
but
And you can't even. So what happened to Daniel? Where's Daniel at?
Daniel-
yeah, the drummer, right?
so I know he struggled at first because he stayed in the UK, and so he had that sort of stigma of being, you know, the boy band that didn't make it type of a thing. But then I think he went on to start doing like singing live for like famous DJs
Oh wow.
and stuff, and he is a great singer. His favorite artist is Prince.
Nothing wrong with that.
And he was a very talented man, like just a
Nice.
absolute talent. And I don't know exactly what he's doing now, but I know it's that kind of thing. He still does a lot of live performance. It's still very music based. And I've always thought he should have been, you know, 10 times as big as he is.
Huge.
But
Yeah.
that's just the way the world works. But
Yeah. Wow.
is this just going to be a history of Keith, or are we gonna
Nope.
are we gonna talk some?
Let's get into it.
We're gonna talk current
that
hot
was
garbage
really
stories.
that was very interesting though, because I didn't know all this, and so listener, now you have a great background of who we're talking to. But currently you're in Chicago, you're running your band, the Semple Band, and you play like how many days a week you play? Like on average, would you say?
Well, I purposely cut it down because when I was the singer for Seventh Heaven, which is the band I moved here to join, I was with them for 8 years, and for 7 years we did close to 200 a year,
Yeah.
which is just brutal to me.
Yeah.
And there was times when we would do as many as 12 shows in 14 days in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so any singer, especially Bray here, can relate to this here, is
Dude.
I would do, sometimes he would book a Thursday, a Friday afternoon, a Friday night, a Saturday afternoon, a Saturday night, and a Sunday afternoon weekend.
Oof.
So we would do these big medleys, which we still do in my band, just different stuff. But we're talking some of the songs in that where Living on a Prayer,
Oh, good God.
Jukebox Fucking Hero, which can suck
Oh my God.
balls, that song.
Yeah.
Like, I love it to pieces, that song, but asking you to sing that on a Sunday afternoon after you've done 4 shows in 48 hours
Oh
is
Oh
like,
my God.
it's like
Singing it
asking
like
Joe
Tiny
Cocker
Tim.
to
You're like,
sing opera.
Like you start taking those Bon Jovi songs, and when it modulates, you have it modulate down.
Oh.
Yeah, we're like, we'll give it a shot. Oh,
This feels nice. This feels nice, everybody. Yeah.
do what the Rat Pack guys did, where the melody is nothing like the actual
Right.
melody. So it's
You
like,
talk it through.
oh, we're halfway there.
Yeah.
Living on a prayer, you know.
Or they just talk, right? They go, oh,
Yeah.
we're halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
Johnny used to
what
work
are
on the
we?
dock.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
We'll give it a
Yeah.
shot. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I won't say I didn't like the first few years of the band. It was it was intense. It was exciting.
Yeah.
I was honing my craft as a
Sure.
front man, and I was starting to learn how to but man, I was so happy when I left and made my own band and had my own stuff. And it's taken me a long time to build it up to be
Sure.
what it is now. But like now we're only doing 2 shows a weekend for most of the year. Then 3 shows on average every week in the summer with the occasional 4.
Right.
Yeah.
So
But we're very big into the corporate world, the wedding world, and the bigger money shows.
sure.
So we can afford to say to the guys like, hey, we've got this big corporate show Saturday and a couple of really nice shows the next week. Do you mind if we just don't book the Friday?
Yeah.
And
So
the
are
guys
you
will either
booking
say
it all?
yes or no. And I basically honor what they want. So
Yeah.
if they want to work every damn day, I will book it.
Yeah.
nice.
But if they say they're happy to, then I'll take the night off. So
All right, let's get into the juicy stuff. All right. So one thing we talk about a ton on this show, and the way I look at it, and I think you're famous for it, to me, you are perfect and have never made a mistake in your life. So I want to ask, I want you to share some, if you have. Our joke, Sabru and I, over the last couple of weeks is like, oh, we can't wait to get Keith on here. I want to say to him, hey, man, tell me your train wreck story. And he's like, never had one, sorry, pal.
Next
is your
question.
answer. Yeah.
what I want
So-
to know is why did you think I was from New Zealand for a start?
I know.
And
Yeah. No, that was my Indian accent.
Yeah.
So,
I am
yeah, we-
wondering
we
why
just-
you would like to do
yeah,
this.
exactly. Yeah, man.
Very
here's what
weird
happened.
Irish accent.
Yeah. Our accents just kind of they flow
I
through.
can't do it. Yeah.
Just so you know, Bray, your screen is frozen, so you're talking, but I can't see you anymore.
It'll
crazy.
render itself.
Oh, there it goes, right
Yeah.
as I said that. Because I just
It was
you
the
said all that
accent.
nice. You said all that nice stuff, but it was just a voice. There was no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought
You
you'd
want to
just
see my
frozen your
face
camera
say
on
it. It
purpose.
makes it real. Yeah.
It's because Riverside detects bad accents and
Yeah,
goes,
yeah,
"Oh, they're
yeah.
being racist, so let's just freeze them out."
No, it just detects lies.
Yeah,
Yeah, that too. But one thing we
okay,
talk
well-
about a lot is the train wreck. We
Yeah.
give train wreck stories. So any train wreck gig could be recent or whatever.
something
Can
that
we
just goes
first
sideways.
dive into what the hell do you mean by I've never made it? Like, what did you mean by that? Like, what?
Yeah, Bray. What did you?
I mean, he's
what
good
did
at
you
everything.
mean
I
by
imagine it's like one of those things where you go, "Hey, man, I've decided to take up basket making," and he's like, "Oh, here's 18 I've made, and I sold them for $2,000 each." No, it's a compliment. I think you are. We all know you're multi-talented, and just the surprising things you're good at, like just tennis and things that are
Yeah,
kind of not music.
you're a high level
related.
competitor at everything.
Yeah. You just
So-
do things in excellence, which we try to do, but I just stumble.
we try to
and
do,
fail.
but then we give up.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is funny to me.
No,
This
no.
is funny to me. Well, first of all, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know how to react to that. I think I'm actually blushing in the camera right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
let's
crotch
go
is
to camera
blushing.
3. Go to camera 3. Get that crotch
Yeah,
cam
let's
in here.
switch to the smaller crotch-related camera.
How are we really feeling?
It's just one right. Actually, no joke. Crotch camera.
Crotch
Oh,
camera.
there it is.
Yeah, look at that. Amazing.
So that's for a different type of podcast.
Right. So, but seriously, on the days where
Okay.
things do go sideways, I'm always interested, and I mentioned this to Bray, because you play in Chicago, and you play gigs in the winter when it's like 10 degrees, right? There's got to be some crazy stuff that's happened, like loadouts. How do you deal with that?
Okay, so I just dealt with it on Friday night. We played a festival up north of me, like 90 minutes north, and my rig is basically like a 15-passenger Ford Transit van
Yeah.
that I've taken out like the second row, the back row for some PA, and then it's a nice, comfy, like 6-seater, but it's a big, big van, right?
Yeah.
And a 10-foot trailer. As you know, we've got modern setup of tiny pedal boards, right?
Yeah.
The only thing
Yeah.
that takes up any room is the drum kit and the rack that runs it all, right? And any musician listening will know what we mean by that. Anybody that's not it just means like tiny footprint that we can set up on a 10-foot stage or a 100-foot stage, and it'll be the same thing minus how many cables or how long the cables are. So a 10-foot by 6-foot trailer is more than we need, basically. We've never filled it, even with merch and everything. So we turn up, and they've changed the festival. So instead of going around the back and driving 300 yards up the road and pulling into the grass behind the thing, they've made it that you go this way, and you have to do a 300-foot run across the grass to the thing. And of course, in Chicago, we've had the weirdest 2 weeks now, where we had this really nice summer, and then it's just basically poured it down constantly. So I get up and I onto this, and I'm like, oh crap, it's grass. I better be careful here. And I see that the opener has their trailer and van parked facing this way. And I think to myself, well, I should do that too, because if we get stuck in the grass, I want to be facing out, not facing in. So I go up by them to pull around. And as I start doing that, I start noticing the traction losing, right? And I'm doing about 10 mile an hour. And then as I turn, it makes it worse, because I realized, oh crap, I've slowed down even more now to make the turn, and I get stuck. So this is just Friday night, and there's 10 guys at the festival, my whole crew of 6 guys, and we're all trying to get this frickin' van and trailer right, and we're just digging deeper every time because it's rear wheel drive. So we have to detach the trailer, we put it on a bit of wood, we managed to get 2 guys to stand on like the back of the van, and 5 other guys pull it. So we get it out and parked like 50 feet away where there's sturdier ground, you know, it's still grass, but it's sturdier. Then these big dudes come over. We empty the trailer so it's a little lighter, and 4 of us lift the front of the trailer and the other 5 push it.
Wow.
And we push this thing 20 feet, but we do it in like stages of 4.
Oh my God.
And this is all before the other band has finished their set.
Yeah. And before you have to actually do the job of playing the show.
But wait a minute, are they playing? Is their show going on while you're doing this?
They had just come off for a break. And then they were just saying hi and stuff. And then they were taking pictures of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny. I got to tell you, I'll have to share it with you so you can put this up. I don't know how you do it. You can maybe put it up during the combo. But
sure.
My one friend, Gerald, who I've known for years, he plays in the band that was opening for us. And somebody sent the picture from the stage of us stuck and everybody trying to push it.
Oh, man.
And then he AI'd a bunch of little leprechauns attached pushing it as well.
That's good.
And I don't know, it just made me laugh so hard. Like he was being friendly, but it was just super funny to me. That's the sort of thing we run into. But you guys will probably know I'm not nervous about performing or anything. It's not really anything I'm nervous about. Or maybe as a lead guitar player, I am a little more, like when Kieran, hires me to do like your job, Jeff. That's a little nerve-wracking for me, because you're a master of your craft and I'm a jack of all trades. So you see what I mean? There's a difference there. Like I can do the job, don't get me wrong, but I'm not ever going to be like you when it comes to guitar, but I'm happy with where I'm at. But it's a little nerve-wracking. But when I'm hired to be the lead guy, tell me where to stand. Right? Yeah. Give me a mic. Yeah. I will get everybody going, is how I feel about it. But it's the little things like the nightmare logistics of the in-ear monitors having to be done from scratch, and the batteries maybe dying. And sometimes my crew guys aren't, necessarily like long-term crew guys. And so I'm kind of teaching them things. And sometimes it's something as simple as they go to change your battery pack. Maybe you've misjudged the batteries and you're on stage. They come up and they put the batteries in backwards or something. And you're pretending, you're just still
and then
doing
they
your
walk
thing.
away. And then they walk away.
Well, they don't know that
I know.
And then you're just like, okay, and you get a break for a second and you take the batteries out and flick them around and change them. But then maybe you've knocked your volume button by accident and it comes on at like twice the volume it was or something. And all the while you're sitting singing whatever big song that you need to have that rapport with the audience with. That's the stuff that gets me upset or gets me like stressed or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
But the performance and stuff we do so often that we're just like machines at it. Like we're so good at knowing how to get a crowd, what song will get them here if they don't get them here, and all that stuff that
Sure.
you guys know too. From running bands and playing in bands like us. So
That's cool.
and I got
That's
plenty of backstage stories. Okay, I'll tell you one.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So you guys know that I recently went to Belfast, flew over on a whirlwind to do the show for Kieran, right? And for those who don't know, we play for Kieran, who was basically the lead singer of NXS for the last few years.
And he was on here. Him and Nicole, they hung
They
out
were
with
guests
us
on
for a
the
little
show.
bit.
Well, there
way
you go.
back. Yeah.
Well, he asked me over, and I basically had to do it between a Sunday and a Friday, right? So I flew out Sunday, arrived Monday morning. We had a rehearsal Tuesday, did the show Wednesday. I flew out Thursday morning and had shows Friday, Saturday back in Chicago, right? So it was brutal.
Yeah.
But my big pedal board, I decided to bring my Helix with me, and I set it up so I had all the tones and all figured out for the different parts of NXS songs and all. The really nice compressed clean stuff for all that cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And so it didn't arrive
Perfect.
in Dublin. And I'm like, crap. So then it turns out it stayed in Iceland, which is where I did the quick stint over from.
Yep.
And so this whole time I'm trying to figure out how I can get this for the show. But luckily, Kieran just had bought the little pedal I use when I come to do the fly gigs because he loved it so much.
Nice. Yeah.
Which is what? What kind
the
is that?
fly rig?
Sorry?
Is it the fly rig? Isn't that the one?
Yeah,
Like
the little
Richie
Sam's
Kotzen?
amp.
Yeah.
Take 21. Well, he bought the generic version, the normal version.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which is the blue one, and it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. It's awesome. But so I used that, and I set that up with my little wah pedal, and had things going. It was fine.
Yeah.
Right. And I just saved all this. I took a picture, so I had it all set. What was working for the NXS stuff, and then I get a call it turns out that they're trying to send it up to Larne, which is where my house is. It's 20 miles north of the gig.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, it won't make it there Tuesday. We'll make it there Wednesday. And I'm like, but I'm going to be at the show Wednesday. I'm not going back home because I'm going at 1 a.m. after the show
Yeah.
to get to get the train down to Dublin to get the flight that early, butt crack early in the next morning, right? So they're like, well, it's coming to I'm like, oh my God, maybe my dad can bring it to the show or something, right? So it still hasn't arrived. We've done sound check now at the venue, and I realize I don't have a spare guitar strings. Nothing.
Yeah.
I realize all that. I don't even have a pick holder to put in my frickin' thing or any of the things that would make me feel comfortable as at doing a guitar gig.
Yeah.
Right.
They call me about 30 minutes after we've finished sound check, and they're like, the thing's on its way. It'll be in Larne at this time. And I'm like, can you get me the courier's number? I need him to drop it in Belfast, which is on the way.
Yeah.
And it'll save him
perfect.
40 minutes trip. So that worked out, and it arrived 20 minutes before showtime, but I didn't even change it
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it would have been a nightmare.
Worst
right?
trouble. Yeah.
Second song in, break a string.
Oh, perfect.
And just because I luckily then had strings, I waited till the end of the song, ran off, changed the string, and our keyboard player had to like sort of entertain
Fill it
for a
in.
song
Yeah.
Yeah.
and killed it like. But I was like, oh my God, I'm just backstage going, oh, please don't break when I stretch this string.
Just a single note going dink, 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 dee 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 dink.
Yeah. It breaks it.
No chords, just one note.
Or-
dee 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 doo.
Oh, can you imagine if you broke a B or E string playing in excess stuff?
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah. You're
all
cooked.
gone.
You're
You're
cooked.
totally screwed. Everything
Yeah.
would be like a seventh chord version of it, just with the top and bottom notes. Stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
horrible.
Oh,
But
that's
it
rough.
turned out okay. I played fine, and it was okay. But that was just such a stressful thing because
Sure.
you know, I'd only knew I was doing it about 2 or 3 weeks before, so I'd never heard 7 of those In Excess songs before.
Oof.
Yeah.
I only knew the real big hits, so I'm just sitting listening, going, okay. And I would look up like live versions to see how the guy actually played it, and then look at you know, some other guy online who played it this way, and I'd be that fits my style better. I'll play it that way or whatever.
Yeah.
Nightmare like, but I'm happy I did it. But
So
I
are
will
you
never do
considering
another.
now bringing a blue Tech 21 with you everywhere, just in a backpack or something?
I'm never doing a show without, like, in my Pelican, I have my Richie Kotzen one, and below it in the box is the blue one as well
Nice.
for
Good call.
all time. But
Nothing can get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just bought the Quad Cortex, which is like, you know,
Right.
the dog's balls of pedal boards. So I'm
The
gonna.
dog's balls. I haven't used that. I mean, everybody 100% says that thing is the bomb.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Awesome.
I'll give you a juxtaposition here. I'll give you a good side stage story or backstage story, right?
Yeah.
I was doing a thing called Naperville Rib Fest. It's the biggest festival. It doesn't happen anymore, but it's like 50,000+ people. And it's right where I live here in Naperville, Plainfield. It's a beautiful, big, you know, fields and fields of people. And we've opened up for everybody from Styx to Huey Lewis to REO Speedwagon, everybody there, right?
Nice.
And this year it was Huey Lewis. Now, I didn't know who that was other
he's
than
still
just
playing?
the classic.
He's still playing? Huey
Well,
Lewis?
How long ago was
This was 12 years ago now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But
Yeah, because his
I
ears
think
went out. Yeah.
that's what I was just going to say. I think since he's like lost his ability to hear or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm playing and I'm in the middle of one of our big 30 songs in 30 minutes or whatever that we did, and there's about a 3-minute stint, 3/4 of the way through, that my guitar player sings, and I can go like throw up on the side or take a drink or whatever needs to be done that I need to make happen. Normally it's go pee.
Yeah.
And I step off stage to grab a beer because I was doing fine that day. And there's this guy standing there. And he goes, I'm going to butcher the American accent just like you butchered mine, Bray. He goes like, he's like, dude. I don't know why it's West Coast.
It's always got to be.
It's got to be West Coast.
Got to be
He's like,
Keanu.
yeah, he goes like, man, I don't know how you do all those different voices, man. I thought that was a CD. Like, I came up to hear who this was, and it's this kid. And he's singing all this stuff, man. You sound just like this guy and just like this guy. I'm so impressed. And I'm like, oh, thank you, man. You know, thank you, sir. And I'm like, that's really cool. So I walk on back on and finish the show, and I'm all, yay, that was nice. And then I walk off backstage, and there's this big line of people for a meet and greet. And who is it but the guy that just gave me the compliment? It's Huey Lewis.
Oh.
Sitting there giving everybody handshakes and photos, and I'm like, oh my God, is that Huey Lewis? That's who just gave me like. So this guy, just a total cool dude, came up and felt the need to tell me. He heard me singing and he felt the need to come up and see who it was. And then when he got the chance, he was more than happy to tell me what he thought about my singing.
Class.
And I was like, okay, that's a good one. I can
High level
can
bro.
live with, you know.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing.
that's a
that,
fun
man.
one.
Yeah.
So this is like a little bit of a question that we talk about as well. So you've talked about shit that's gone wrong that's not your fault, pretty much. And this gets back to the not making mistakes guy. So have you ever done something stupid like me or anything related where, and I just did it again last week, forgot my guitar.
You forgot your guitar last week?
Again. So I have like 30 guitars, but they're not because I want to collect guitars. It's because that's how many times I've forgotten my guitar.
Did you have to
I'm not
buy
saying
another
that I
guitar?
am normal at all or I'm not saying I don't have mental problems. I wasn't drunk. I have no excuse.
There's no
Just
excuse.
overworked,
It's just
yeah, I forgot it again.
That's awesome.
So have you ever?
Wait, but I'm sorry, Keith. I need to hear why. What did you do? What did you
Okay,
do?
so I forgot it at the hotel in Berkeley gig you're about to do, Jeffy.
Shattuck.
Forgot my guitar.
You're like, holy Shattuck.
You know,
Yeah.
I was in a daze that day. So, you know, we talk about how many days a week we're playing.
Yes.
For me, when it starts to get to like 5 days a week, which
That'll
it's
do
been
it.
recently.
Yes.
And that's not as much as the 12 and 14 or 14 and 12 days, whatever it is. But yeah, I've just got done being over being sick for 2 weeks, so I'm still
Right.
not all mentally there, and these are my excuses. So yeah, I was loading the car, and I recently did a trio gig, so all my gear was
a little
kind of
mixed
switched
up.
around, right?
Yeah,
like,
see,
hey,
that
I'm
does it.
I'm stealing a guitar from this setup. Usually I have my band setups, and I have all duplicates of everything or triplicates.
Yep.
So I can just grab. But I've just started doing trio, which somehow is somewhere in the middle, and I usually would just be doing duos or full band stuff. So I'm kind of in the middle of making a new collection, and I wonder if I've already put Keith to sleep. So what I'm wondering
His
about...
dog's like, are you done
I'm just
yet?
petting my dog.
Is that a euphemism? Okay.
That's not a euphemism. I'm literally, as you can see.
Yeah, he's petting the dog.
So I did forget
Yeah,
my
have you
guitar.
ever-
I start loading into the hotel, and it took me until I grabbed my PA in the back, and I'm like, something's missing. And I realize it's the guitar, and out loud I go, oh no, oh fuck, oh no, oh god, oh fuck, oh fuck. And I start going, no, and I'm like mad at myself, like, no. And then I go, okay, I'm glad I got here early, so I'm gonna like
Air
just
guitar.
put this,
No.
I'm gonna put the, dude, I considered singing only and doing an a cappella show. I was and just
Shot
jokes.
through the heart.
Yeah, or just
and
telling,
you're
like,
to
you know, today,
blame.
Yeah, today we're gonna tell jokes. The first one is how I forgot my fucking guitar. So I go. Okay, I look on my phone real quick. Okay, I'm gonna run home and get the guitar and come back because I live 20 minutes away. But now we're in traffic time.
Maybe 20,
It would have
yeah.
taken me an hour to get home. There's no way I can come back in time. So I'm like,
Right.
okay. Do I know anyone in the area that I can borrow one from? No. So I'm really starting to shit a snake.
You're
And I'm like,
shatticking your pants. Hotel
oh, yeah, I
shatticking.
shat-ticked. Yeah, I
That's where he was
took
playing.
a shat. I'm tripping. I'm like, okay, so I look on my phone, nearest music store. Dude, it's like San Francisco. There's
Oh,
nothing.
I thought there was a guitar
no,
shop
I
in
look and it's
Berkeley.
closed.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if it already closed for the day or it closed for good because now music stores are closing. The
Yeah.
closest music store is Amazon now.
Yeah,
So
ouch.
I'm like, damn. So then I look a different way in the map, just like zooming out and kind of looking. There happens to be a music store called Subway Guitars that looks like you would drive by it and there's no sign or nothing. It's like a handwritten hippie store, like Subway Guitars and also bombs, you know. And I was like, oh my god.
They specialize in people forgetting guitars.
Yeah. Forgot your guitar? Come on in. Yeah.
Oops,
Are
we
you
forgot.
stoned like
And-
the fucking owner is? Come on in.
We forgot ours
bong
too.
clamps for the end of the guitar. You know the way people put their cigarette?
Exactly.
Yeah, a bong.
The guitar,
Just-
the paint jobs
These
on the
guys are playing
guitars are
going like
like,
this.
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any Strata bubblers? Yeah.
All our guitars are glass blown, bro.
So what did you get? What did you end
Yeah,
up
what'd you
getting?
get?
So I walked in there and the guy's like, if you can hear this, he's like, what's up?
So,
You know, like blowing
Sup?
out. And I look, it's like one of those, and I am so grateful, and it's a great little store, but just to give a kind of exaggerated how it felt walking in, it was like right when you walk in, the bottom of a guitar clocks you in the forehead. It's like they're all hanging, and it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
tiny place with like cobwebs and like patchouli. You're like, you know, I walked in there. And all the guitars are like hollow body, like resonators and just old
Yeah.
shit
With
like,
smoke dust
check
on it.
this out, you know, this is all used by like this guy in 1912, you know. So I'm like, oh my God. So I start looking around. I go, and I'm so agitated. I got agita, as the Italians say. I got agita. I'm freaking out. And I go, electric acoustic. And of course, he's like, okay. Like, taking his time. He like walks slowly around the counter, snakes through a couple amp rows, comes to where I am, and he's like, we got this bad boy. And I pull something down. It's absolutely like not gonna work. And it's got like, you know, old strings that are like off the ends.
It's like a 14-string guitar.
Yeah, it's like it still needs a couple strings, a little bit of work, but this one, I mean, it's like.
But this one comes with a free pack of beef jerky.
That's stuck to it, unfortunately. But yeah, so I go, no. Do you have a parlor guitar? Anything? Partially, I'm asking because I don't want to spend $1,300 like I did last time I forgot my guitar, which is within the last year.
This music career is really working out.
Yeah, do you see how I consider you
Can
as
we-
the smartest, most talented, never make a mistake person I've ever met? Because I have myself to compare it to, which makes a dire fucking mistake every week. So
We need to overdub subtly over this whole story. Is just the
Yeah, little Larry David.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Little curb.
That's, you know, and then
Yeah,
I realized I forgot my guitar.
right.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
fuck me. So, all right, so you ended up with
and then
what?
the Thai lunch I had came up. No,
Yeah.
So
So what did you get from old
So he
Smoky?
pulls out a parlor, and actually I quite liked it. It's nice, good enough. I strummed it. The intonation was good up the neck. And I just handed it to him. This is what I want. And he goes, okay. And he goes, oh, one issue, cash only.
Oh, come on.
I literally froze like the three of us are all doing right now. And
Yeah,
I'm
Riverside.
like, dude, we're going to have to figure something out. I don't have, and he goes, oh yeah, I mean, but like Venmo's cool. So that's, why did you say it that way, dude? I almost fucking choked you with this nasty ass string on this other guitar. So, I pay that way. And then I realize as I'm getting ready to walk out, there's no strap on this guitar, and I have no strap. I don't have any of the niceties, right, that you left or that went to Iceland, right? Like,
Yeah.
I had none of my niceties.
Your guitar's in Iceland.
Yeah, my guitar was I left it in Iceland. I drove
Just so you
there.
know, the same thing happened on the way back too.
Oh, yeah,
God,
it got
are you
lost.
serious?
I just didn't give a shit because I didn't
Yeah.
need it. Right? I have
That's
100 of them
world
here.
record. There and
Yeah.
back. Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Well, again,
Yeah.
it wasn't your fault, and these are all my fault. So I start to walk out, and I go, wait, you have a case for this? And he goes, oh, good thinking. And he goes to a
Good
closet
thinking.
that's right next to the front door that you don't know is there, and he like disappears into a Alice in Wonderland hole. And he starts throwing out from the room. You don't see him. You just see these like vinyl, gross $9 bags like flying out the door. He's like, this wouldn't work. How about this one? From way back there. They're all like violin size and like wrong and brown and weird. And so I'm like, no, just forget it, dude. And I go, but I do need a strap. Do you have a strap? And he goes, look in that box. So I walk across to the other side, and there's all these like this long. They're like for, I don't know what instrument, where if you played it, you'd be like way up here.
Cat
They're
guitar.
super short. Yeah. Cat sized and tin soldier guitar. So I grab one. I go, dude, this is what, do you have any normal size length? And he goes, other box. So then I looked under and I just grabbed some like, you know, hippie style. And I go, this is going to work fine. I rush back to the gig. I get there. Oh, God, okay. have
pickup?
no mic stand because I keep my mic stand in the guitar case so I can carry a lot of things at once. No mic stand. I do have a microphone because I'm not an idiot. All right. And so I do have a mic.
You just duct tape a set
I was
of
like, how am I
58
gonna...
to your head.
I had tape around my face, and I just put the mic like... So, okay. I also have no guitar stand. Fine, I'll just wear it the whole time. Oh, wait. How am I going to do that? I have a guitar with no fucking strap pin.
Yeah.
This guitar I bought has one strap pin.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have to tie it.
And so
around
you're
the
supposed
thing.
to tie it to the headstock. With what?
Like Joni
With what?
Mitchell.
I'm wearing loafers. I can't even use a shoestring. I'm like going to ask the bartender, you have any string? Like some stupid ass, you know? I have no time for this shit anyway.
And this
so
is your first time playing at this place, right?
No, I've been there
Oh,
like
okay.
5
Oh,
times.
okay.
I know my
okay.
way. They
Gotcha.
love me, okay,
They
Keith?
love
they love
me.
me. They love me.
I was just asking about this gig too, like 2 days ago.
So I decided.
Do you know what I mean past tense loved?
Loved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now a bore. So
Funny you mention it. I haven't played there in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. This is a year ago. They haven't called. No, it was like 4 days ago. So I'm also already thinking about. I don't want to tell my wife about this. So I go to myself.
She's not a
sit
listener.
down. I'm going to sit down on this gig. This is going to be great.
Sure, yeah.
Sit down. This works. How am I going to deal with the microphone? Okay, maybe I'm just going to sing really loud because this is a open kind of area. Your voice does carry. You know, you can't. No, you can't do things kind of subtly. No, I don't want to fall in love. Version of a Chris Isaak song. So
Yeah.
I decide, no, I need the microphone. I happened to have a guitar pedal case with me, a pedal train case. I rest that at a shitty angle because that's the only thing it can do on my PA. It's like long ways, like this angle, kind of a 20-degree angle, and it's sort of leaning toward me. If I put the microphone on it, whole thing will tumble. So that doesn't work. So I lean it away from me, leaning the other 20-degree way. I rest the microphone with the bulb head, whatever, of the mic off the edge. Now I have to go like this while sitting to like reach the microphone. I have to crane my neck up, and it looks like I'm Christopher Reeve. And I'm like,
Jesus.
all screwed up. So
Pre-accident.
So the gig went great. The gig went good.
It all worked out. I just still have neck pain.
Yes.
And but also if you turn like straight at all, no voice comes through.
Yeah, right. So you have to
like I was like this for 2 hours. And I wish I could say that'll never happen again.
Amazing.
It sounds like you've got enough problems in that one show for like 15 shows worth.
And I mean, I'm just gonna guess, but even if you were like, okay, this guitar was great, it got me through the gig. If you went back to that store to return that guitar, the guy
wouldn't even be there.
Yeah, the store wouldn't even be there.
The store is gone.
Yeah, we made our sell. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny though. You know the way the whole kind of when it rains it pours thing.
Yeah.
So that same show I was telling you about with the truck or the van getting stuck and everything.
Yeah.
So I had recently I changed over laptops for our tracks live and included all the video content and all now. So
are you doing that through Ableton? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, so Ableton's running everything now, but I'm getting used to it. But we're only 4 songs into the set, and we start into our first big medley of the day. It's 15 minutes long. It's all what we call jock jams. It's like Will Smith, No Diggity, and like
He didn't do No Diggity.
what else is in there? Like,
didn't do no
what is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Hadaway.
All that stuff, right? And we get 3 songs into that, and the tracks feel. Now, there are some songs, like you cannot do What is Love without the din, 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 din,
Totally.
right? It would
Must
just
have
be
tracks.
because the
what do you-
guitars maybe just going ding, 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 like it's an absolute bloody nightmare. So the end of the medley is we go into the dance version of What's Up by the Four Non Blondes, and then it becomes the original version for the big, like, crescendo, right?
Very nice.
So we get to the end of the 4th song, and I just I run and get my acoustic guitar before it ends. And as it ends, I've never played the song. I've only ever sung it, and I just know it's in G. So I go like this, and I go stop, and I give them the signal, like we're fucked signal, basically.
Nice.
And I go,
What is that signal?
Yeah, we're fucked.
the signal is my guitar's up, and when it drops, everybody cuts. So we got to the end, and normally there's another like 13 minutes of this medley to go, and I've just been bigging it up. And I stopped. Literally, we went, bam, 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 brown, and I was like, that's not the right speed. Hold on, let me figure out the speed. And I'm on the G chord for about 30 seconds before I go.
Yes, sir.
And I said, hey, yeah. And
No
luckily,
one knows.
everybody starts singing it back, right?
Yeah, they gave
And
you
when
the
we
tempo.
ended it, I said to Johnny, I went back to Johnny on our talk back, our hidden mic, and I said, just reset that fucking thing, and I'll do what I can right now.
Yeah.
And I
Nice.
went back up, and I went like jokingly went baby shark do 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 baby shark, and everybody laughed, right? And then I went, well, you know what? While we're fixing these issues we're having here, I didn't say what the issue was. I'm just like, we're having some technical stuff here, our screens and that.
Yeah.
And I said, they'll do this. So I've started doing like, if there's any issues, I'll do like the intro to Don't Stop Believing, but have them sing the second line. And then I do the funny thing that Will Ferrell does, right? Where he goes like, where, just a small town girl. Oh, where was he living? And then they'll go living in a lonely world.
Yeah.
Oh, and what happened?
Yeah.
He took the midnight train. Where was he going? Anywhere, right?
Right. The audience
And
member
then-
guy that he does, yeah.
Yes, it's so funny, and so that worked. And then I switched into Living on a Prayer, did the chorus of Sweet Child of Mine, and then I was like, okay, we're back.
Beautiful.
So it wasn't, I guess, me screwing up, but I
wasn't
guess in
your
a roundabout,
Again.
in a roundabout way
Nice
it
try,
was though,
you're
because
still not human. Yeah.
what do you
awesome.
mean?
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Miss
That's
Stacky.
good.
What is that word?
Human.
Miss Stacky? Never heard of it.
I was like, oh wow, we're getting into our time here. We need to get you out of here. But
Dude,
I will.
you're
We are.
awesome. We love you, Keith. I just want to say that.
And I want to add something on playing. Oh, what song is? Dang it! What's the song that goes? Bam, 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 Groove is in the heart.
Groove is in the heart.
Groove is
So-
in the heart.
So I had to play this with a band a couple weeks ago, and it's got a real interesting intro that does that. You know what I'm talking about? The intro of the song.
Yes.
So, anyways, I learned that part, but I figured this is a song that if you have tracks, there's going to be tracks on this song. I would imagine.
Probably, yeah.
So, but we get to the song in the set with a band I'd never played with before, and the keyboard player goes, boosh, and he points right at me, and I'm looking at the set, and I'm like, what am I doing? What do I do, right? What am I doing?
Baby.
And he's like, hit it. And I was like, well, what's it? I was like, Groove in the Heart? And he goes, yeah. He goes, that's you. And I'm like, what's me? What do I do?
Yeah.
And he goes, the riff. And I'm thinking the gang, 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 gang.
Yeah, because we skip that.
Yeah, and I'm like, probably not that. And he goes, no, hit the riff. And I'm like, what's the riff? But it was the riff, like dan, dan. And I was like, okay, just me? All right, here we go.
Yeah.
And it was just so weird, like when you filling in with bands, it's just like,
oh yeah.
make sure you know all the parts. Like
When they don't tell you specific stuff like that, it drives me nuts.
Me
Right.
too. And that's one thing I don't screw up too often because you got to communicate, right? As band
Totally.
leaders, we have to do that.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
mean,
let's.
I
Whoa.
go ahead.
Yarnar.
That was,
Did our hi-fi startle you? Our
bro,
high
this is
production?
like 1994.
Wow.
Sorry, Keith.
Speechless.
Oh, let's get ourselves moving out of here. Yarnar, guys. Anybody have one?
I do.
I just press the buttons.
Yeah, I do. I have a
Yeah.
Yarnar, and I would like to know, I really want to know, Keith, what you think about this. Let's just call them Yarnar, cell phone free concerts. When they take your cell phone, you're not allowed to have your cell phones as a concert goer. How do you feel?
As the concert goer or as the musician?
Either way, let's hear both.
I think as the concert goer, it's a brilliant idea because, you know, you're focused and you get to actually enjoy it. As the musician, it's also really great because you've got a captive audience. But then, how do they share in this modern world all the good shit you just did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
answer.
Because
Great.
unless you've got the mega promotion train of frickin' Taylor Swift or something, how do you
Right.
show that brilliant show that you just did, like, to
Right.
the world to show that
Yeah.
you should get the Snick's brilliant show?
Yeah,
Unless-
hopefully the production team, somebody there is allowed to have it and kind of captures, you
Yeah.
know, even if it's side stage. But that's a great take. I would say that I yar it in general, but same reason you said as a concert goer. But most concert goers are pissed off to give their
Yeah.
phone because. But dude, the last show I went to, which was Poppy, and it was a great show.
Nice.
It was really interesting. 80% of the audience is filming like the whole show. It
I
made
know,
me
it's so
sick.
stupid. Like, who's gonna watch that?
Yeah,
Like-
you're,
like,
you're
who's
filming the
gonna watch-
whole thing.
who's gonna
and
watch a
and
whole
what
show?
you're filming is a bunch of other phones in front of you.
Yeah, and everybody that would want to watch that is there.
Yeah,
True.
Yeah.
Right. Or so like that. There's probably a really good video of it
Like-
somewhere.
Can you imagine, right? There's two guys standing side by side at a concert, like, let's say row 12,
Yeah.
seats 5 and 6, and they're standing up videoing it. And then they go home and they see content from it. And it's the guy next to
The
them,
guy-
and they watch
yeah,
the
the-
whole show again
Yeah.
of the guy next to them. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Well,
it's tricky
I was
because I
gonna say,
think
like, you guys, do you get to go see your heroes and stuff like play? Because I just got to go see Rush play there last week or the week
yeah.
before.
Wow.
My friend, Frank, my keyboard player in Siberia, my prog, band, he just ended up with extra box seats.
hello.
So it was all expenses paid, all food and drink all night, perfectly halfway down the stadium. So we got this perfect view. And I'm just sitting there going, this is freaking amazing. I think I was on my phone, like, at the start to get a good picture of, like,
Yeah.
the screens. Halfway through when a song I really liked came on, and then something about trying to zoom in on my bass player who was down in the thing somewhere, seeing if I could
Right.
get
Yeah.
all the way down. And I was just like this. And then I realized if I'd have been born 7 to 10 years later or more, I would have been on my phone the entire bloody concert.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But
It's really losing
Not
a
only
lot
is
of,
Rush a sausage fest,
yeah.
but it's a 60-year-old sausage fest. So it's a very,
Yes.
Limp sausage
it's like
fest. Yeah.
everybody is off their phones at a Rush
they're off
concert.
their phones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did
Yeah.
hear that they finally got a girl to go to their show because she plays drums.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see? Okay, the funniest thing is, I'll have to find it. I'll send the link. Some guy took a video of the toilets at the Rush show
Yeah.
at
it's
United
just
Center.
like,
Oh God.
yeah, dude.
The men's line's super long.
But
yeah.
I
the
will
men's
say,
line
I love.
was
Yeah. Out the
no.
door.
I just gotta say it's because you never see it. Right? There's the
Yeah.
2 doors.
Yeah.
There's a line of like about 200 yards long. And then just a couple of women just walking out of the women's.
Yeah. Yeah. The same two women looping.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the taking of the phones, it just shows that people can't be trusted right? It's like,
Yeah,
we don't want to
for
have
sure.
to do this, but you guys suck. Like, everyone sucks. You're all going to break the rules. If
Yeah.
everyone was cool and can control themselves, then we wouldn't have to do this. Like,
It's just so much of the show's filmed. That is bizarre. You are gonna watch all this?
I know.
I
no
wonder
one's
if they're
gonna
also
watch
just
that shit.
hoping something happens that they're gonna catch. I was there when she fell and broke her leg. You know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Why
yeah.
are you doing this?
Yeah. Alex Lifeson's nipple came out. Yeah, I don't know.
Wardrobe malfunction with Rush. With
So
Rush,
what-
you also don't need to be really close.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to ask you guys, what's going on in your worlds here in the next month or so? Like, what are we seeing each other? I'm going to be on the September 27th San Antonio gig. I don't know if any of you guys are on that one as well or not.
I'm not. I'm going to be doing a bit of traveling. I'm in Europe that week. And I'm actually, the first week of September, I'm going to Kazakhstan. You ever seen Borat?
wanna
Very
hear about
nice.
that.
Of course.
Very nice.
Are you going to go see the fourth best prostitute in all of Kazakhstan?
It's, the level
is.
of impersonations is going to be annoying for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I
know. My wife.
Yes, very nice. So that's what's going down with me, and then just playing here until then, and then after then, and until I die. So
Yeah,
there's that.
exactly. I hate this job. No, for me, it's I won't be on that one, but in October, I might see you in Vegas, Keith, right at IMEX.
Nice.
Yeah,
which
did
is
you-
So I'm doing that, but also at the end of that, or there's a possible St. Louis that I'm going to be on.
Nice.
So I'll
And there's a
leave there.
Toronto too. Are you doing Toronto?
I'm not.
I
When's
don't
that?
know.
Okay. Okay.
When is Toronto?
October sometime. So I'm not sure.
I can't remember when the IMAX thing is, but yeah, I did speak to Nicole about it. That would be cool. I really enjoyed that, man. It was fun. I
Hella
had an
fun.
idea for it, which was one of us, or we take turns doing it. I think this would have twice the impact. As we get a little headset mic,
Yeah.
and we have a little amp, a small little amp, just tiny, that can hook over our back, and then
Yeah.
we just walk around it, singing
Well,
whatever the song.
Or just use Bray's new invention, and you could just hold the mic
Yeah,
like
tape
this
it to your
and
face.
tape it to your
Have
face.
somebody
SM50
hold the
face.
mic.
SM50 face.
Just have somebody walk around holding the mic in front of you while you sing. But it would be
We're-
super
we're
cool
about
to
inventions
do that.
here.
Yeah, I like that. And you could make up songs as you're walking around too, and kind of get people
Right.
intrigued in
Yeah.
that way.
And so they're talking about rock and roll team building here, folks. Because
Yeah,
we
the-
all,
the
Yes, we
company
are.
that's how
that
we
Kieran
met
started.
each other, is with the rock and roll team building with Kieran Gribben. And that's where we all joined forces on the stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we better call this and
Yeah,
and
bro.
Plan a part 2 with you, bro.
Totally.
Yeah, man. There's so much more. We need to. I mean, the nitty gritty of all the fun stuff that's happened in our lives backstage, and like, there's so much more of it.
Dude,
Yeah.
you
I
can
felt
call,
like this was
yeah.
This is more of a standard "What have you done in your life?" interview.
Honestly, we tried not to do that, but I feel like people do need to know at least who you are. So it takes time. Takes time. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I appreciate it. So hopefully we'll steal all your Bay gig areas now. Whenever we come over, we'll be like, no, they give it the Semple Band. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
nice,
I don't doubt it.
nice.
Thank you for coming on, brother, and we'll do this again soon.
I hope so, and I hope we'll be on the same place at the same time pretty soon.
I know.
Yeah, man. Much
Yeah,
love,
man.
brother.
All right, dude. Later.
Awesome, guys.
Green room,
Keith Semple, ladies and gentlemen.
the green
Semple
room.
Band.
It's definitely not green. The green room.
SEMPLE. Tell your friends about the Green Room Music Podcast.
You can't get in.
Bray, put a post-it note on your head now. Don't forget guitar.
Tape it.
Yeah. All right.